I'm here with Tim of Induction. We're at Epic Fest in Denmark, and dude, I can't believe we're finally meeting in person and talking to one another. How's things going?
It's crazy, man. Things are going great. Well, likewise, I'm happy to meet you finally, and great to be here. Hello, everyone. Epic Fest. We've had a really nice travel here. Had a really nice sleep at the hotel last night. So I'm ready for the show. Doing great.
So, for those that haven't seen the band live, like myself, even though I've been listening to you guys for a very long time because you haven't come to North America, so we have to come to Europe to see you play. Definitely one of the reasons why I didn't want to miss Epic Fest because I really wanted to catch your set. What can fans expect from you guys? For those that will see you, maybe not today, but obviously see you in the future at future festival appearances or even at tours.
What we're being told over and over again after our shows, when the people come to us and we meet on the meet and greets, is that it's incredibly high energy. So I think, and I support that claim. I think we put out so much energy on stage that it gets to the people, and we're just having fun, and that's what people get. Like the music is very sing-alongable, if that's even a word, and power metal, heavy metal, just everything's there, and we're moving as much as we can and engaging. So yeah.
For you as a guitar player, playing in this band, how much of your influences growing up as a musician showcase themselves in the music that you're now not only making but the music that you're playing?
There's definitely some of it. I wouldn't do this without my upbringing, but I think that the the main essence of what I do is like it's taken from a lot of different places, not necessarily only just metal, because I don't even listen to that much metal actively lately. So I listen to a lot of different music, and influences are there from all places, and power metal is definitely among the big ones. So yeah.
Are you someone who looks at also what's happening in the world around you in terms of the scene, in terms of what's becoming more popular, less popular? Do you let those things influence where you're going with your musical direction?
I mean, in a way, yes, but not in the way that, oh, they're successful and now I should do the same so I can make more money, because that's not how it works. But just if there's something that like blows up and like I also enjoy it, then of course I get influenced by that. So for sure, like whatever is going on in the world, like deeply affects me, and there's a lot of topics that really resonate with me, not only in music but also in just like politics and whatever is going on, and that finds its place into my music somehow. Yeah.
So outside of Epic Fest, what have you been doing lately? I know you had a little bit of a tour, more than a little, but a little bit of a tour with Temperance. You were on one of their tracks, if I'm not mistaken, weren't you?
I don't remember being on one of their tracks.
But you were a guest featured on a song that we covered on the channel. I can't remember what song it was, and I could swear it was Temperance. Maybe it wasn't. Anyways,
Probably it wasn't. Was it Seizure? Was it Seizure? Was it All for Metal? Was it?
all for metal it was.
Yeah, that was the Valkyrie song with Laura from Burning Witches. Yeah.
You are correct. You are correct. Yeah, good memory. You have better memory than me. How was that collaboration?
That was super fun. I mean, we even did a big music video and everything. I was the evil guitar wizard, and it was quite fun. I just had my guest solo and my moment of glory where I could shoot them all with my laser guitar in the music video. So that was great.
You were one of the reasons why we check out that song because I wanted to see how are they were going to use you on the track, and I was really impressed with the whole song, not just your cameo, but the whole track. So that was a lot of fun. Do you enjoy doing those kind of like guest appearances if other bands reach out to you?
Yes, for sure. Like if I can, then I would like to do it. Like I don't do everything because time and all that stuff. But if I enjoy it and I think it's cool, then of course I'm always down. Yeah.
Well, what about when it comes to Induction? Is there anybody out there that you haven't worked with before that you would love to do something with, either as a guest vocalist, a producer, something along those lines?
I mean, on the upcoming album, which will be released this year, there's two guests featuring, and I'm really excited to work with those on these songs, because we're inviting our good friend Antonio for one song, the singer of All for Metal, So it's like a give and take. And then we're inviting the amazing Clementine Delorny from Visions of Atlantis for one very special love song. So that's going to be really great. And in the future, mm, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just seeing what is open. There's plenty of bands I would like to work with, plenty of people. So, but not like one specifically I can name right now.
So you just told us that there's a new album coming out this year, and you have those two guests on it. What else can you tell us about this new record?
It's, I think, gonna be a big one. I mean, I don't want to pat myself on the back, but but I really like I've been sitting on these songs for so long. Also, since we had the lineup change and now there's Gabri in the band, we basically redid some of the him. There's he walking past. We redid basically all the vocals to fit him and make sure that it's like really really good. And overall, thematically, it's well, I experimented more with synth stuff, and previously it was more like really on the orchestra side, which we still have. Like it's very prevalent still, but it's also mixed with like more of the modern kind of sounds, and I think we are gonna manage to create something very special. We're just actually right now in the master or mixing and mastering time frame, and it's like turning out to be like a quite special sound. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Do you get deeply involved into that part of the process? Not just making the music, but then when it comes to the mixing and mastering, is that stuff that you're hands-on? You want to be a part of and make sure that your vision goes all the way to the final product?
Yes, I think I have to because I'm insufferable. Yeah, I'm a horrible. Like I really know how I want things to sound, and if I had the skill, I would probably do it myself. But I'm not there. I mean, there's people way better at that than me, and I'm just like kind of obsessive about it, and I need someone to help me like along the way. So having someone nearby, which now is Eike Frese at the Chameleon Studios in Hamburg, is very helpful to be there in person, and I can tell him actually, wait, let's try this, and how do we get there? And he has the know-how to do it, and I'm like 90% there, and he can push it to the last 10%.
What part of making a new album, like as you look at the process of making this new record, what part of the process do you like the least?
The least? Oh, I thought you were going to ask me the most. That's usually the question. The least, I hate all the editing that has to be done. I mean, fucking hell. Guys, now can I say fuck?
Yeah, you can say
fuck,
whatever you want.
fuck that. Nowadays, there's like such a high standard in music production that even though a lot of people don't believe it, but everything is fucking edited and needs to be edited, and I just hate it because why, And this is something that I really dislike because even if you capture the perfect performance and everything, it's still gonna be kind of edited. So the whole process is just tiring. So I try to keep it like minimal, but in the end, like also the sound that I want to achieve with Induction on the record specifically is that kind of sound. It's very modern, like pristine, like over the top, awesome sound. So yeah.
I can tell that you're a perfectionist. So let's just go with that. Let's go with that word, perfectionist. So as a guitar player, as a musician, when you're at a festival like this or you go to a show and you see someone play, do you look through the eyes of just a fan who's there to enjoy the show, or do you always look at everybody through the eyes of the musician?
I was just seeing Udo not so long ago, a few days ago, and I really was able to just be there and enjoy it, like scream the songs and have fun. But of course, as a musician, I look at the production, like, whoa, what kind of lights are they using? Like, how do they move on stage? What do they do between the songs? Because it's always great inspiration to see, like, what are other bands doing and what works for them, and maybe can I take something that they do well and add it to my show to make it better. So I think it's a little bit the curse of a musician that it happens very rarely that you just purely enjoy something and you don't overanalyze anything. Yeah.
So you're not sitting there saying, man, I could have done the solo better than that guy.
No, never like that because there's no point in being like that. I just try to think, what are they doing well? Because why should I focus on the bad things that any person does on a live show? It's a live show, you know. Of course, it's imperfect, you know.
Anything can happen at a live show. On that note, Tim, thank you very much for your time. You have a live show in like an hour or so from now, pretty soon.
Yeah,
We guys gonna kick off Epic Fest. Thank you very much for your time, man. This was an absolute pleasure and honor to finally meet you in person. So thank you very much for your time.
Awesome. Oh, I was gonna just do this. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. And if you don't know Induction yet, I just would say
Go check them out.
have a listen, and maybe you'll hate it, maybe you'll like it, but either way, buy our merch because we need money.
And I'll put some links in the description of the video to these guys' social media pages. And once again, there's a new album coming out on RPM this year, so keep your eyes out for that. There'll be singles, there'll be all sorts of good shit. So go support these guys. Great band. Show them some love.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See you guys.